We definitely did this. We definitely did this. Wait, hold on. They've been slightly changed. That's crazy. So you're telling Spike, you're telling me that by playing this game, I will not be able to compete in Milan. That's crazy. DK. Dairy Keen. She's the leader of the milk. You know her well. Hello everybody, welcome to episode 3 of Ubisoft Imagine Figure Skater. What? Ubisoft? That's crazy. Anyway, last time, when we left off, we had just started May. It's gonna be May. Aha! Okay, it just didn't save. So it just didn't save. Oh no. Oh no. I was like, I'm sure we've done this before. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess it's now June, the first week. Okay. I'm so glad that I made a save state last time. I'm actually kind of worried about Pokemon now, because I did not make a save state just now for Pokemon. So that actually does kind of concern me. But hopefully it'll be okay. What's up with this thing behind the number? There's like a thing, like a broken part of it. Oh, you know what it is? It's like it's the leftmost part of the T. This part is right here. That's what it is. Okay. Now I can change it. Okay, I thought maybe they just said I couldn't be dripped out for practice. But no, they were just like, nah fam, you haven't actually unlocked that yet. We're gonna go with our best, like Seahawks outfit. I know you might be saying, Neon, that's nothing like the Seahawks colors. And I would say it's actually a little similar. It's just a little off. You won't need to do anything for that part, so consider it a little rest period. But the lower, make sure to train it. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Looking cool, Joker. Looking cool, Joker. Looking cool, Joker. Her legs do not look okay. They very tastefully always have the camera behind her too, because they're not going to be weird like that. I know some of you were thinking about it. They very tastefully always had the thing. Also, I still can't get over it, like, how she's got, like, black hair, right? But then, like, we have Julie over here. They've got, like, the same hair color. Alright, let's go get flamed by Julie again. Imagine getting pressed by, like, an elementary schooler. Rachel. Oh, what? I'm so sorry. Huh? I was mean to you. Because I'm a fan of Isabel's. I realized that was stupid. After Kevin talked to me, I knew that you and Isabel really need each other. I'm sorry for all those mean things I said to you. That's okay. I hope we can be friends now. Sorry. I'm not giving up on Kevin, so I can't be friends with you yet. Bye. Huh. Hey yo! You're about to witness peak. You're about to witness peak. This is actually really hard with how big the screen is now. It's actually like way easier when it was a tiny little like DS screen. Oops. What? Bro, I need to get like a drawing pad, like a Wacom or something, and be able to bind this to like something so I can do this. I'm really tempted actually to film all of these on the Scepter now, and just use the touchscreen mode on the Scepter. I'm so tempted to do that actually. That actually might be the play now that I'm thinking about it, because the Scepter has like I have a stylus for the Scepter. So like, that actually might be the play. Like, not gonna lie, that might be the play. It's gonna look super weird though. Like, the camera. The gameplay will look the same, it's just gonna look weird. Okay. I think my high score, the video I recorded, the short I made, I got up to like 15 or something, maybe higher than that. It only gave me one thing, though. Oh, you know what? It's because, the locker game gives you coordination and, sushi, but because sushi. It gives you stamina and coordination, but because I already did the penguin thing, it only gave me the half thing for this. So that's why that happened. No. I tried to bank the sushi and it backfired. This might be the easiest minigame of them all. Because you really can just feed her anything. It doesn't really matter. There's like a dislike thing. You can still feed it to her to get points. You can just spam the water. I think it's so funny how much you can spam it. Cool. I did it! You're not done yet. We gotta go to the museum to raise your artistry. Not your art history, your artistry. We're gonna do the decoration. I can't with the puzzles. I don't know. I just can't. I don't know what it is. I can't do the slide puzzles. I just can't. As evidenced by that episode of No Sleep for Kaname Date. I just can't do it. I don't know what it is, I just can't. It's not in my DNA. It's not quite the same, but I think it'll be okay. It might be a little too low. But I think it'll be good. I think we'll get a high enough score. Ah, that's pretty good. I'll take a 98. Alright, let's go see what's happening at the school. What kind of drama are we getting into today? Let's go to the gym, gotta see our fortunes. Our fortunes are getting Velvet on the first 10-year-old in Nikkei, but also our fortunes are losing the 50-50 to Verena and going to 75 pity, which is crazy to me. Dang. She totally missed. My luck is gonna be terrible. Yeah. I don't know why, but I always thought of this when I was watching Kaguya-sama. You know, the part where they got the basketball thing? The entire time I was just thinking about that. Isabelle,
I'm sorry. I was jealous of you for being a great skater and getting good grades. Then I got mad at myself and I didn't want to face you.
Jealous of me?
You're pretty and nice and smart and popular. You're like a
Spice Girl? That's not what the thing is.
You're like a Powerpuff Girl. You even kind of look like one, not gonna lie.
Don't ask me which one though, I don't know their names. Are you trying to praise me to death?
Of course not. Would you like to go to the musical with me? I think it'd be a great boost for our artistry.
That sounds great, Rachel. What musical is it?
Oh, it's Wicked. For good.
Okay. I like the little chibis they have here. They're so cute. Let's go talk to Mom. What's up, Mom? She looks so different than her sprite. Here's your allowance, Rachel. She got the mom hair though. She finna die.
Hooray!
No, would not like to save. She finna get killed, you know? The hockey players are gonna come in. You're gonna get hit by a puck. It's gonna be a freak accident. Just like Chicky do. Well, now that we got 180 smackaroos, let's go to the boutique. Welcome, Rachel.
You know who I am?
I heard you won the town competition. You're like famous around here. Are you interested in modeling?
Me?
If you win the city competition later this month, I want you to model our summer clothes. Think it over.
Sounds like fun. It could be inspiration for my movement, posture, and skating form. I'll talk to my coach and parents about it.
Would you like to buy something? Of course. I'm not going to continue using that voice for her. You already have this. Do we already have all of them? We do have all of them. That looks really weird on this. Does she have something on her back? Ooh, this looks kinda cool, but no, I don't think we should buy anything yet. I think we just, go back to the... That is not what I clicked on, I don't think? Okay. Let's go back to the skating rink, tell Coach. Just like last time, 1 week of June. Oh, does she want to talk to us about things? Rachel, make sure you talk. Okay, fine. Fine, then you can't miss any key events. Should we go to the skate shop? Find out about milk?
Mr. Kelly, I just saw Milk.
Oh?
There was a boy around my age walking him.
Was it Mr. Hartman's son?
Maybe. I didn't ask his name. I wanted to talk about Milk, but he left almost immediately.
Well, most boys that age are shy. It's rare for boys his age to be as outgoing as your Kevin is. Make sure you take good care of him, Rachel. Oh, I thought it was to take care. No, it's...
There's nothing between us.
Are you going to buy anything today, Rachel? No, I will not. Will not be buying anything.
I only like girls, like that hockey show, but with skating. It's like Yuri on Ice, but like actually Yuri on Ice, and not Yaoi on Ice. What?
Hey Rachel, you made your weekly goal, nice job. I think Dawn told me one time that, or you told me that there's something like called Yaoi on the Rocks or something. And, I think it's a parody. I think it's like an abridged of Yuri on Ice, but I really want it to just be like the same premise, but then, like, flipped around, where it's like a bunch of female hockey players. I think that'd be really funny.
Here,
Oh, this is Nino, right?
Your double flip is really sharp, and your skating in general has become even more beautiful. Thank you. It's all thanks to my improved stamina.
What was Sally? I don't even remember what Sally's voice was.
I'll have to train harder.
I don't even remember.
One of them was like, I'll do my best.
Your posture is improved and your jumping height is fine. This week, your goal is to raise your coordination by 1 level and learn a layback spin. Oh, it's the guy! Rachel. Oh. Everyone's cheering for you.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
That's not what she says. She's illiterate. Let's do... I'm trying to think. Let's practice. I think I will do penguin attack and sushi. We'll enter like this. I'm just thinking about, like, the amount of work for doing... Why is it spinning like this? But the amount of work it... for, like, moving my... And by amount of work, I just mean moving my mouse around. Oops. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. No! Left and right. You spin me right round, baby, right round. When you something. La la la! Should I record a Ubisoft Imagine Figure voice pack? Just of a woohoo! La la la! Woohoo! La la la!
This is great.
Woohoo! La la la!
Aren't those the Austin sisters?
Melanie Richards is the... I don't even remember the voices I gave these characters, not gonna lie.
Melanie Richards is there too.
I'm gonna give all the Molly and Richards. I mean, they're getting the same voice. They're both gonna sound like Miharu. I just gotta remember what Miharu sounds like, or how to do Miharu's voice. It's me.
Rinka, we'll be seeing you all this week. We hope you don't mind. We're honored, but why are you here?
Their gym is being refinished, so we're lending them the center for the week.
We'll be in the same room? I can't believe it. I'll get to see what kind of workout they do.
Your own program is more important.
Don't worry, I'll be sure to do a good job with my training.
Want to do some training? Let's just... Oops, yeah, let's just do the locker game twice. Now some might be saying, Neon, if you do the penguin thing, you're not constrained by time, you're constrained by how fast you do the minigame. And then you can do sushi, and that is time constrained, but you only have to do it one time, whereas if you do this, you have to do 2 60-second games, whereas you could do one 60-second game and then a game that could take you less than 60 seconds. And you would be right, but have you ever imagined that perhaps this is just simply more engaging than throwing curling stones at penguins? I know that that might be hard to believe, but like, I genuinely enjoy this. This is very fun. I don't know what it is, it's just very satisfying. It'd be more satisfying if I could go crazy like I did with the touchpad, but, you know. You take what you get. You get what you get, you don't throw a fit. That only makes sense if you like Jeff Foxworthy it. Like, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You know? Yeah, so we just do it again. Go back to the training center. We're going back to the training center with this one. I like how he comes back and he's like, hey man, or hey girl, you still haven't met your goal yet. You want to do some more training? Like, yes, I would. Oops. She tripped. And she tumbles. Didn't there used to be like a I don't know if it still is a thing like this. Wasn't there like a thing on like Quizlet or something where you could do matching for like flashcards? Like instead of flashcards, you would just like match the things together. I don't know, maybe it was like a Google Classroom thing. I don't know. I've always wanted to like be able to get something to record my DS because I've always wanted to be able to get like proof of my Ubisoft Imagine Figure Skater locker game scores, because I have a higher score than in that video, but I wasn't recording it. And the reason why I had a higher score is because I didn't have my phone over the bottom screen of my DS, preventing me from seeing like half of what's going on. Put this here. We'll just go with this. This one is the one on the right. What? Okay, are they really in the same places? I don't think they are, but the game says they are, so. Far be it from me to doubt what the computer says is right. You know, it's the one that's judging me. Let's go talk to. Oh, is this Kevin? Oh, that's the teacher.
I'm going to become a good student, Mr. Martin.
What?
You said something about being injured, so to study hard. I never something might be able to skate again. I can't go on thinking that everything will be okay as long as I skate. I'm going to make sure I work hard at school.
Great.
Bye, Mr. Martin.
It really is all about skating for her. What an interesting girl. Let's go talk to, Matsuri. Not Matsuri. Natsuki.
That musical was so much fun, wasn't it, Isabel? My favorite part was when she went, ah.
I was blown away.
I didn't think it would be that amazing.
Both the dancing and the singing were incredible.
I know. And the story was really good too. I couldn't wait to see what happened next. From now on, let's skate like we were performing in that musical. Yes!
I feel like they should have said yeah instead of yes. Just my personal opinion. No, I don't want to go to my room. Welcome to my room. She's gonna watch TV. Something about Shelly. And Ina Bauer, audience cheering. I love the Ina Bauer. This, too, is also kind of giving me, because it came up while I was doing some shorts today. This whole thing is kind of giving me, oh, she got Budokan vibes. Low-key. Even though those are like completely different things.
Coach, can I talk to you? That boutique asked me if I'd like to model for them. What do you think?
That's up to you to decide. Think it over. Over, I hardly know her. If your parents approve, I have no objections. Objection!
I thought she'd have more to say than that.
Stop and stare. Actually, I don't really need this keyboard anymore, do I? Because this game is like all bottom screen. Is that not? Do I still have stuff to do? Oh, okay. Hi there, Rachel, Isabel. It's been a long time since I've seen you come here together. We're shopping today. Is there anything you want?
I'd love some skates that will let me do a quadruple spin jump.
Magic skates? But you wouldn't have any fun if you didn't have to work for it.
True, there's nothing like trying hard, pushing yourself, and then having it all pay off. Right now, I can't even do a double axel or lutz, so I get to do some hard work. I'm so lucky.
You're lucky that you get to work hard? Are you going to buy anything today? No, I will not. Now can we... Who else am I supposed to talk to? Oh, I probably have to go back to the... Oops. Looks like it didn't have an... I thought that was like a back out. Probably have to go back to the boutique to talk to the lady. Everything looks great on you, Isabel. These clothes don't suit Rachel, though.
Are you saying that Isabel would make a better model than I would?
Of course not. But, Isabel, if you went on a date like that, boys would go crazy for you. Maybe I'll buy it.
You're going on a date? With who?
I'm not going out with anyone. Though there is someone I like. Wink wink, nudge nudge, cough cough.
Really?
Don't you think that Coach Klein is really cool?
You like older men?
No, I don't. It's just, you know, Coach Klein is really nice. He looks at how you're something something halfway, but he still guides. How about you, Rachel? Isn't there anyone you like?
My true love is skating.
Haha. Would you like to buy something today? I have to once this recording is done. Once we get to July, I'm going to this recording. I'm going to that screenshot, and I'm sending it to Hime. Hime, I shouted you out in that Pokemon video. You're getting shouted out again in this one. Oh, it's Julie.
Wow, Isabel, you look really pretty.
Isabel was born pretty.
Thanks, Julie. It's because I'm in love.
In love?
Just kidding. I'm only dieting a little. Coach Klein helped me come up with a good diet, so that I wouldn't lose any muscle or stamina. Something improved, just like we wanted. That's amazing. I've gotta try harder so you don't leave me behind.
We've got like a love. It's not really a love quadrangle or triangle. It's more like a. It's kind of like a love Big Dipper. Only a week. Okay. Yeah, it's more like Isabel or Julie is like Isabel's amazing, and Isabel is like Coach Klein is so hot, and then Coach Klein is like I'm an NPC and not important. Lutz jump is especially difficult. You have to go to the left while gaining speed on a right-facing curve. It makes it very hard, but when you perform successfully, you get a lot of points. Okay. No. I know I'm missing some of these because of the double click that keeps happening, and I'm sorry about that. So what is this? Oh, bro. Bro, a W? I'm gonna take the L on that one. That ending pose is so, like, disconcerting. No, we're still gonna do the matching puzzle. Oh, milk! She needs some milk. It's hot, isn't it? Make sure you get lots of water during your training. Look at all them. Coach Klein pays attention to everything. I don't even... What are we gonna give Sally? What's Sally's voice gonna be? What's-her-face already has the Nino voice. We have the Sugumi voice. When I told... Oh, maybe I can just give her... This'll be great for Sally. It's not gonna fit her at all, but I'm gonna give her the voice I gave to Koharu. When I told Coach Klein I was having trouble jumping, he fixed my workout for me, and now I can jump a double toe loop. Coach Klein is really amazing. It just goes to show that real men don't need to show off. Coach Klein and Coach Summers make a great team. What's with the moralizing, Rachel? You sound like a totally different person. I guess I'm no match for you, Julie. Okay. He's got like he's got such a good chin. He's got such an anime chin. And you're saying, yeah, why don't you do the ones that are right next to each other? And like, yeah, that is something you could do, I know. It's just not my style. Like, sometimes when they have stuff like that, I just want to go bam bam bam. That was like a god layout. That was like perfect. I think some of it, and it didn't really make sense why I did that there, but I like to... I don't know, I have like a pattern. Like clicking things that are near each other. Oh. Man, I can see it, but like... I'm like peripheраling like all of these clicks. So when the corner ones are hard for me because I'm not moving my eyes really. I'm trying to just like stare right at the middle. That way I can keep everything in like a nice range of like vision. So, and then obviously because the mouse is not moving like actually on the screen, like in real life, the cursor is, but like my actual mouse, there's no like physical constraint like the stylus would have. So it can make it a little hard to get things centered exactly. Like right there. Oh, I thought I clicked it. No! We're only gonna get to 12, maybe 13. We got to 14, let's go, baby. Let's go. We got 2 really easy ones at the end. Let's go, baby. Okay, let's go to the museum. Actually, I think I'm just gonna look at the pictures. Oh no, it's such a tiny increase, bro. That's not worth it. That's not even worth it. It's such a tiny increase. Nah, nah. Hit that decoration. Whoa, bro, what is this? What even is this? Sure. What? What? What even is this design? What? What was that? What? Bizarre, strange, concerning, unsettling, disconcerting.
Wan. Milk, how have you been? What's your name?
Tobias.
Nice to meet you, Tobias. Rachel. I'm Rachel. I'm in the 7th grade. What about you?
8th grade. Tobias is going to sound like this. He's going to talk like this.
Hey, Sally. Is that the magazine you were looking at last month? Yeah, I had some coupons this month too, so I ended up buying it again. I can't. I have skating things I want to buy. Why don't you take a coupon? You can have one every month if you like. Every month? I don't know what to say. Thanks, Sally.
No, I did not mean to click that. I'm actually really tempted, because there is, I believe, like a screenshot thing. I am really tempted to, like reload this save state afterwards and go find that and get a clean screenshot for Hime. But I think I'll just screenshot part of the recording. Well, let's go talk to Coach. Actually, the thing's not all lit up, huh? Probably wants us to talk to the skate shop, Mr. Kelly. We can talk about Milk and Tobias. Welcome! Molly's line as training skates just came out. Would you like to see him?
I'd love to. I knew it.
Something awesome came to the training center. You noticed? You must not have got a lot of training done watching them.
I did stand in line to get their autographs. What? I look at that autograph to get fired up when I practice.
Are you going to buy anything? No, I will not. Now can I? What do you want me to do? A lot of older clothes? Clothes for older women. Bro, you're in 7th grade. I mean, sister, you're in 7th grade. Students don't have a lot of money to spare for clothes.
Sounds like things are tough.
I'm just kidding. Oh, she's saying, she was acknowledging the fact that they mainly have clothes for adults here. And she's like, man, I'm not an adult. Why don't you got clothes for me, fam? And the lady was like, well, you know, you're a child. You don't have money. If you want to see that aspect of the boutique with all of the clothes, the size clothes for adult women, then tell me to play Style Savvy Trendsetters. Let's save the game. Stop. Oh, I know what happened last time. I just didn't save last time because I made a save state. Oh look, it's the little blonde girl. I wonder if she'll show up eventually. I think she will. I think she's gonna be like the city rival lady. One of the other people. Either in this one or after the next one. All set? Okay. None shall sleep. Yeah. And then, we're gonna go with this one. This one's good. Like the Seahawks. None shall sleep. Should I explain the pattern finishes? Sure. Take a look at the touchscreen, you decide which moves. Pattern A in the simple performance. The original. Okay. I'm gonna choose yeah, that one. Yeah. You do it, whatever. Double Salcho. Toe loop. So lightning bolt and then lightning bolt. Circle. and then a straight step sequence, then a low spin, high spin, then lightning bolt, Z, spiral, triangle, stand, layback. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for it, man. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Visual Neon. Yeah, we'll do a run through just so I can really
I'll do my best.
come to terms with how much I hate trying to do this with a mouse. Looking cool, Joker.
This is great. Woohoo! This is
Woohoo!
great.
Also remember, you don't have to let up on the mouse.
This is great.
Oh, I guess you do for that.
1, 2. La,
Oh, that was really fast. Okay, okay. I did not realize that the time just ran out there. Bam. Bam. Sit spin, sand spin. They're gonna be down low. Oh, she does have stuff on her back.
Woohoo!
There's like a thing on her back. Kind of reminds me of Vera. Man, Vera and Lumineera had some like pretty pog design, not gonna lie. What? What? It keeps getting me. Bro, I really do need to use this vector for this for the stylus. And this mouse thing is not it. We have a projected score of 15.6. We're gonna end at like 10.
Looking good.
It's the angles on the lightning bolts that really get me.
This is
It's so
great.
sensitive, like hitting the edges.
Good. Woohoo!
Oh, she looks like the optical illusion. Is she spinning left or right? Have you gotten it? No, I've not gotten it. But we're gonna hope. Third place. Hopefully we can get third place.
1, 2.
Oh, bro, we're not even gonna beat the rival. That's crazy. That's crazy. Our highest score is like a 15 something.
La, la, la. Woohoo! Looking good. Looking good.
Isabel, you'd be going down if this was actually on the 3DS.
Here I go. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either, Rachel. You go, girl. There was only one that time. That's kind of surprising.
La, la, la. La, la, la. Woohoo!
Okay, this is the next bad part.
Looking good. Looking good. Here I go.
No!
Ow.
There's like... Oh, it's so short. The timer's so short.
This is great. This is great. Looking good. La, la, la. Woohoo! Looking good.
Bro, this actually got me so pressed right now. Like, not even gonna lie.
Looking good. Woohoo!
So we finished a little bit below our projected score. But I think we should be okay.
I can't believe it.
Are you gonna... What? I wonder... Oh. Okay, they're only replay those. I thought they should replay the part where I biff it. Okay, we're gonna skip that. Oh, I got penalized. Dang. Thank you, Kiera Knightley. Bro, look at that. That's like as close as we could have possibly gotten. Jordan, Cindy, Kiera, and Paige. Wait, where's Isabel? Looking good, Rachel. Just keep it up, you'll be fine tomorrow. She wasn't even on there. Okay, we gotta go with Bolero. We gotta change our whole vibe. We're gonna go for a different accessory. We're gonna get the waist ribbon. We're gonna do the double braid. We're gonna go for the spangled outfit. We're gonna go with the white. No. Okay, I wanna see what, Okay, so we got the sit spin. Is it camel sit, then triangle Z, then circle, windmill spin, W, circled, okay. 37. Okay, so 3750 is the predicted score. I want to go check out what... Oh, is that not what this is? Yeah, okay, I just want to go pattern. I want to see what this is going to give us. This is gonna... I'm not really worried about this one at all. But I want to see what the score is going to be like. 34-5. I think we should go with this one, because I feel like with the W's in there, the Lutzes at the end, I feel like, I would get more penalty points.
I'll do my best.
I feel like I might end up with more penalty points and lost score reduction than it would be just taking the 34. Like, I'm pretty confident in these ones. The salcho is really the hard part. It's that weird, it's the straight across angle, I think. It's the hard part, where I'm getting caught. Stand spin. But like, I think that I probably would have lost more than 3 points between not hitting my moves and the penalties by going for the difficulty one. So I think it makes more sense to just take the 34 than try and go for the 37. This one's W and then Z, okay. Lots of loop.
I'll do my best.
Whoa! How are you supposed to... Dang, okay. Okay, I definitely need to use the Spectre. There's no way I'm doing that on mouse. There's no way that that's happening on mouse. Not with how janky the borders are for the shapes.
This is great. Woohoo! Looking good. La la la.
I'm gonna have to like really try and go fast on that one.
Good. La la la. Looking good. Woohoo! Looking good. do my best.
Yeah, like,
Whoops.
I can't. It's just like, I can't move my mouse fast enough in the shapes to do that. I probably should have just gone for the 37 then.
Woohoo!
Either that, or I'm gonna have to write all of my own things and just like not ever do any of those. Just never have any C jumps. Let me see. See if I can get my mouse to move in a better way too.
1, 2. La la la.
I might have to switch mouses too. Use my other mouse. This one's corded, and the cord like does some funky things
Looking good. Woohoo!
that like mess up my ability to like move it.
Great.
So maybe I should just use the wireless mouse for this. That might actually help things a lot more. It's stickier though, so it's gonna be harder to move it compared to this one.
Woohoo! La, la,
Actually,
la. This is great.
I like how we can pause it. Where's my glove? I don't have time to look for it.
This is great.
My palm is resting on my desk. He's gonna get my drawing glove. Trying to reduce some of that
La, la, la.
friction. So we got W and then a Z coming up. We just gotta go.
I'll do my best.
Oh! Okay, well I totally thought I got that first Z, and I guess I didn't get to the end. But no, I definitely need to use the Spectre for this.
This is great.
What? What?
Woohoo!
What? How is that not? How did I not get that the first time? It's stuff like that that's getting me.
This is great. Woohoo! Looking good. La la la. La la la. This is great. La la la. This is great.
It's really weird too, because I can like go underneath, like I can go out of it in some parts, but like there's some parts where it really doesn't like me going outside of the shape.
Looking good. La la la. Looking good. One, two.
What?
This is great.
Okay. This series is just gonna be Salt, the series. The entire series is just gonna be Neon getting pressed over a kid's game. Bro, what was that? I hit that. I got that. Man. I'm hitting these. It's just like not... My mouse just isn't... One, I can't get my mouse fast enough with how short the timer is. I was really hoping that it would speed up, but I think part of it is... the mouse is just way slower than the stylus, like on the touchscreen. Oh, it actually showed it. Let's go, baby. And it's just designed for that. Squeezed in again. Blah blah blah. Amazing skating. So far to go. Okay. Regional competition. Look at them. They look angry. That's so funny. Actually, I want to take a screenshot of this. Okay. This is the first week of July. So, this is where we will start off next time. What we're gonna do is I'm just going to make a new save state. And we will end right on this screen. We're just gonna end on the screen. We'll get right into the timer. And next time, hopefully, I will be using the Spectre, so it shouldn't look that different for any of you. Actually, the biggest difference... I'm trying to think. The biggest difference will probably be... I'm gonna be like doing this the entire time. I'm gonna be like this, as opposed to like this. So normally, the way I have it is I'm looking here for my camera, and then I'm looking over at the game over here. But because I'm probably going to be using the Spectre in tablet mode, I'm probably going to be doing this. I'm going to be looking down. So I'm going to do my best to see if I can like make it not that like bad. So I'm not like, and there's still like some degree of like, yes, he is looking. So I'm going to figure out how that's going to work. But I think that's going to do a lot better because... and I'm hoping that the tablet mode is gonna work, but the shapes, I can't do the shapes. I just can't do it. I can't do it with the mouse. My mouse is too sticky. It's not even that my mouse is too sticky, but it's corded and the cable still like it's still got all of the bends in it from when it was like wrapped up, when it was packaged, and it still gives me trouble on like how I'm able to move my mouse. Like it creates resistance, and it actually, they're so stiff, the cable is so stiff that it actually pulls my mouse and will make it turn if I just let it go. So it's definitely not helping me on the whole trying to make the shapes thing. But hopefully the Spectre with the touchscreen will make it a lot easier, seeing as this was designed with the touchscreen in mind. But anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Ubisoft Imagine Figure Skater, a little bit longer one this time, partially because I loaded the wrong save, but some of that'll get cut out a little bit. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed another episode of Neon crashing out over a kid's game. This is August state competition. So I don't know if that means we have all of July and then all of August, or if it will start the first week of August. I assume we'll have all of July and all of August to like train and do stuff. But if not, if it does start, if we do get to the next competition next episode, it'll be episode 4 of Neon crashing out over a kid's game. So I want to thank you all for watching this, and hopefully by watching this, you'll be ready for whatever skating event they have in the Milan Olympics. Once again, I keep mentioning it because it's topical. Not related to this in any way, shape, or form. Not the reason why I chose to play this game now. It was just a really funny coincidence that I'm going to keep mentioning. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and as always, wait, where's my camera? And as always, Visual Neon.